Once upon a time, before everything went to rack and ruin, the Moon Realm was ruled by a beautiful goddess. But then, Little Bear, for whom the Moon Goddess had shown nothing but love, stole two of his mistress's precious possessions, the Black Moonstone and a magic pair of scissors known as Calibris.
Puppeteer is one of those rare experiences that can lift the weight of the world from your shoulders, draw you into its world, and make you feel like a kid again. And if you're lucky enough to have kids, watch them be amazed. This is a game that fills every frame with something new, something beautiful, and something so wonderfully imaginative that you can practically hear your childhood self squealing with glee as you play.
His appetite was as vast and insatiable as his lust for power.
Careful. There's this thing about fire and puppets.
At its heart, Puppeteer is a platformer, but it toys with genre conventions and styles in a way that makes it far more unique than the average side-scroller. Think Mario meets Shadow of the Colossus by way of Monty Python, and you're on the right track. The story, for instance, is classic fairy tale fare, full of witches and princesses and evil villains for you to vanquish. But it's got a deliciously dark, Ghibli-esque twist to it, expertly sidestepping any slushy guff. But it's the way that it's told and presented that really grabs you, mixing as it does the colourful world of Japanese puppet theatre, plays and musicals to fantastic effect. It's all so charming and so vividly realised that it creates a sense of atmosphere that's hard not to fall in love with. The characters too are just as lovable, thanks to some stellar writing and even better voice work, with actors who deliver their lines with a delightfully over-the-top gusto.
You're going to drop dead if you go without a head. And I'll be the one stuck with cleanup.
But Puppeteer's charms are more than skin deep, and it's just as inventive with its sharp platforming as it is with its presentation. Because lead protagonist Kutaro has lost his head, you need to find new ones pronto, each of which is imbued with a special, often completely bonkers power. Heads also act as life points for Kutaro, which can make it tricky to hang on to them for too long. Helping you to hunt down more heads is a cheerful sidekick, initially in the form of the flying cat Yin Yang, whom you move independently of Kutaro. You can also enlist the help of a second player, which is particularly valuable during fast-paced sections or for the less dexterous among you, although you'll both end up fighting over control of the lead character. Things get really interesting when Kutaro finds Calibris, a magical pair of scissors that serve as both a means to kill enemies and as a mode of transportation by chopping along things like paper leaves and straight through long stitches in the environment. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. As you progress, you're given all kinds of weird and wonderful powers, which are already a lot of fun on their own, but combined, they're absolutely wonderful. It's all brilliantly put together, with the excellent level design ensuring that you're always using your abilities to their fullest and constantly kept on your toes. That excellence continues into the boss battles against the Moonbear King's deputy generals, which are some of the most enjoyable to be found in a platformer. No two bosses are the same, and while there's a certain amount of pattern learning to be done, battles are far more involved than the standard 3 stomps to victory routine. They're also far bigger than you might be used to in platformers, with a grand sense of scale more akin to God of War than Mario. Yes, Puppeteer is a little quirky, perhaps even a little insane in places, but unashamedly so. And you know what? It works brilliantly. There's just so much to see and do, and so much joy to be had doing it. You can see the love that has gone into making this game in the gorgeous artwork, admire the attention to detail that ensures every level offers up something new for you to explore, and marvel at the imagination that has gone into crafting such a lovable set of characters and such a delightful story. Start to finish, this is a dazzling game.
Give me back my scissors! I'll chase you to the ends of the moon! This world belongs to me now! You'll never be safe ever!